Do you remember this boy who was best friends with a rat and even with Tom Cruise 24 years ago? Well, what he's doing now and how he looks like after all these years will shock you. Because although this boy, who was one of the most famous kids back then and had a net worth of $4 million all at the age of 12, somehow he disappeared from the limelight, and this is what he had become. So what happened to this boy? What caused him to disappear from the limelight? And how does he look like now after 24 years? Jonathan Lipnicki was only 4 when he saw his sister go for acting class, and every time she came out of class, she would have a smile on her face. This made Jonathan curious about acting, so one day he asked his parents if he could try acting, and after his first class, he fell in love with it and was talented in it too. So much so that he soon had an agent which managed to get him a few commercials and an audition for the movie Jerry Maguire. However, he didn't get the part and was left disappointed. But after 2 weeks later, he received a call from his agent telling him that the kid casted previously had been fired and they wanted him to replace the role. So just like that, at the age of 6, Jonathan literally debuted his movie career with Tom Cruise. And that's not all. He was also loved so much in the movie that he got later cast to act in many different roles and to be in the movie Stuart Little, where he became best friends with a rat.
Somebody help me! Ta-da! Thank you.
You're crazy.
And not long after, he became famous and had many fans all around the world, and also became a millionaire at the age of 12. But just when he was at the high point of his career, he suddenly disappeared from the limelight. Turns out, as Jonathan grew older, he started losing out on acting jobs to others, as he apparently wasn't good enough to be in the spotlight. So with no choice, he went to school. But this wasn't too great for him, as he would get called out by his classmates for being a failed actor. But fortunately, this didn't stop Jonathan from bettering himself, because he soon got into many different sports and even became a jiu-jitsu black belt fighter, shocking the world with how he looks like now. And today, although Jonathan is not as famous as he once was, he's still acting and can be seen in recent reality shows.
What happened here tonight is the most you've worked in years.
And is now even producing certain projects. Jonathan's story is definitely one we can apply to our lives, because he has shown us that in life there are highs and lows, and the only way to overcome them all is to remain positive and keep working hard.